Are you thinking about doing a protective style for the spring and summer? Check out Big Chop Hair. They specialize in natural hair textures, offering wefts, clip-ins, U-parts, and more. Use the code Pavilleis for free shipping.
Hey guys, it's your girl Danii here from Danii TV, and Pavilleis is about to interview me. Hi everybody, thank you for watching another week of Pavilleis presenting. I'm here with the lovely Danii from Danii TV. Yes. Yes, so today we're just going to be talking about journalism, like the new age journalism, what the category, what we fit into. So, how do you feel? Do you feel intimidated? Say you were going into a workplace or you're applying for a job to become a writer for a top magazine. Okay. And you have competition that has been to school or whatever. Do you feel intimidated that you don't have what it takes to bring that thing that they might be able to bring?
I'm not going to say I felt a little step back. Mm-hmm. It was recently, I went audition for something, mm-hmm. and it was just a lot of kids, a lot of girls who, you know, represented a lot of schools. Mm-hmm. And I am one of the students that haven't been to school. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm stepping back, like, what if they don't choose me? Because, you know, they have a lot of, you know, experience in it, kind of. You know, they've been taught a lot of other things that I haven't, that I've just been learning by myself. Mm-hmm. So it kind of makes me step back and wonder, but then again, I still keep going, because you can't let that stop you and knock you down. You know, you can't knock it till you try it. Okay. But yeah, so I definitely keep going though.
Yeah, it's a lot of self-made. Like, things are becoming more so self-made. It's like the school of the internet. You can learn everything on the internet. Everything. So what are some resources that you go to learn things, like your setup with journalism, starting out in the city? Like, what do you do to become knowledgeable in what you're trying to do?
Definitely, the internet is something everyone should use to their advantage. I've met a lot of people through the internet. Let's just say I've made a lot of mentors as well. Like, I reach out to them, express them, you know, simply write them a message like, hi, I'm young, can we meet up? Maybe you can teach me some things. So I use that to my advantage. And I just go to websites, watch interviews, because, you know, I want to be a, you know, media personality. So I watch interviews, learn how to conduct myself, and definitely learn how to make the client feel personal as well, you know, when you're interviewing them. So I just use a lot of, Instagram is definitely one as well. I can't even lie.
That's how I met you.
Yes, I didn't know. Like, I followed you because I'm subscribed to your channel.
Really?
So yeah, so then I followed you on Instagram, and then you followed back, and I was like, oh my god, you know. And then you wrote me back, and I was like, wow, like, honestly, it's a lot, you know, especially big YouTubers, they don't really reach out.
Girl,
to reach out, like, people who have a lot of, you know, a fan base. And I felt really humble, and I was grateful that you actually reached out to me, you know, willing to do this. So
yeah, you know why I followed you is because you actually, a lot of people, they say that they're one thing, they want to be a musician, but they don't have that in their bio. They're not proud to say that's what they are. And you had your show is Danii TV. You said, basically, I got your message. You had a logo and everything up there. I was like, okay, she really wants to do this. This is what she is. I'm going to follow, because I would love to. I want to see the journey.
Yes.
You know, everybody is interested in the journey. Everybody's interested in seeing everybody's come up.
Yes.
Because, girl, when I was moving here from South Carolina, I just wanted to see everybody's story on how they got here, their rags to riches story, you know? Everybody's interested in that. So you mentioned mentors. Like, who are some of the people that you look up to in the media correspondent realm?
I definitely look up to Lala Anthony.
Okay.
I met her a couple times, and that's how I met a lot of people that, you know, helped me with my channel that are kind of close to her. I definitely have a mentor. His name is Ty. He has a magazine where he interviews celebrities as well. And, you know, being that I'm young, it's great to have these type of people around you, because I'm not doing it by myself. You know, if I am doing it, they give me some type of feedback, but then again, they still make me do it on my own, but then I still get a little insight of how to do it better, you know. So those are the two people I would say is really influencing me and definitely make me keep going in this.
Yeah, you say you call yourself the voice of the youth.
Yes.
What's the reasoning behind that?
The reasoning behind that is, okay, so Keke Palmer made her her TV show.
Her TV show,
yes. And I tuned in because I was like, yes, finally we have someone our age that's having an actual show that can represent us, right, guys? And personally, I feel as the tea. Yes, personally, I feel like it's like you had celebrities come on your show. You know, if it's supposed to be a show that's representing us, where are the people that's representing us? Like, I don't care for Karuchi. She's not my age. She's not really.
She's not a great representation.
She had Brandy. Like, these people are great, but it's like, what about us, Kiki? Like, so I was like, you know what? I wanted to create my own show. It already had the vision in mind, so I was like, why not be that platform for young, aspiring, any profession that's young, you know? So I was like, why not call myself that? Because I am going to give a platform for people, and my voice is very big. So I was like, why not just call myself the voice of the youth? So I just went with that.
That is true. Like, I mean, I guess you could say The Real. I don't really tune into The Real.
I really like the show.
I've never seen a complete episode, so I don't really have anything. I like Tamar, I like Adrian. I can't pronounce her last name. You know, I like those two characters up there, but I just haven't really watched it. But that is true. Like, you say that you're going to have a show for younger people, but then you have somewhat misrepresentations. Like Karuchi, I'm not saying
that's just an example, you know?
Yeah, it's just her personal life is just so much like, what can we learn from her if she hasn't even learned from
Yes,
herself.
definitely we can relate to her in the situations, but it's like,
maybe Kiki was supposed to be just the representation for the younger. But you know, that was great that she was able to have. Is her show still on?
Yeah, she was picked up for a season 2.
Oh, that's good. You know, maybe it might take a different direction. So it's still pretty. I mean, but this is the people that hopefully, you know, this gets to that. You never know. You never know who's watching and who can tell you. But you know, this is good feedback, you know, to know about the show. So you're younger.
Yes.
You're 19. I can say that because I don't say my age. You're 19 and you're young. So how do you stay so focused on your goal, as in your career? How did you know that this is what you wanted to do at 19 years old?
Okay, so let me just say high school wasn't too long ago. But high school, I was always that girl that was, oh my God, Danii talks so much. She knows everyone, she wants to know everything. But it was just, I'm that type of person. I love to hear a story and just, you know, I love to hear are you okay? Is there anything like I can just sit here and listen to you?
And you're there for it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love that. So, and definitely I was into the whole media world and, you know, being on red carpet. I was always that girl, you know, in my room with my little brush, like, hey guys, and that. But it really stuck to me when it was college week. You know, a lot of people came in and spoke about college, and it was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to go to college for? And I sat back and was thinking to myself, like, what do I want to do? You know? I was like, maybe journalism, but I don't really like writing, so I was like, no. Then I was like, maybe acting, because I was feeling very dramatic and all that, but I was like, no, that's not, I can't see myself doing that. And I was like, well, I love to talk, I love to hear stories, why not create something? Why do I have to just follow in a path, you know, that's something that's already been made? So I was like, why not create something and make it myself? So then I came up with the concept of creating a web show. Then I was like, what should I call it? And then I was like, you know, let me just call it basic Danii TV. And then I had to really step back and wonder, what is my show going to be about? Yeah. What am I trying to build? What is this that I'm trying to make? Then I was like, I want to be a platform for people. I want to be a platform for my youth, you know, and who know better than myself, who is still young, than create that. So that's how.
That's good. That's an awesome mindset that you want to be able to share your platform with others. Because not everybody is willing to do that. You know, some people they want to be the face of it all. I mean, it is yours, but people don't want to share the spotlight, and there's a lot of competition out there. So within your realm, do you feel like there's competition already? Have you received any like shadiness, or
I have.
Do you reach out for help and then they're just like, no, I'm not going to help you? Like,
no names.
No names.
I definitely have. You know, I've gotten some shade from people that's in my field, especially that's my age as well. That's actually has something that's like mine. But I didn't let it. You know, I have my moments where I'm like, you know what, it hurts because it's like,
it does.
Why can't we all just uplift each other? Why do we have to be so envy towards each other? It's like, you know, what does it do? But I mean, I just keep going. Honestly, I don't let it affect me. I just keep going.
So, I mean, that's that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Though, because like same with me. When I started out with the show, I contacted a lot of people. And a lot of people turned me down. Or they were like, "Oh yeah, girl, I'll do it." And then I'm like, "Okay, won't get a response after that. Like, okay, so when can we do this? No response. I contact them again, no response. And after the third time, I'm just like, okay, whatever, But, you just have to keep going, and the people that are sticking with you from the beginning, they believe in the dream, and they're helping you out, you just stick with those people, Maybe they're good to hang around.
Yes.
So, you also have a segment on a radio. Tell me more about that.
Okay, so I host on a show called The Afternoon Run on DTF Radio, and I am the interviewee, the person that, develops the interviews and sets it forward. But it's fun, it's my first gig on an actual radio station, so it's brand new, and once again, I'm the youngest of the group, so it's like, I'm learning, but then again, I'm still developing my own skills, and it's fun, I like it.
So, I mentioned earlier how we are kind of like the new age journalists or bloggers or whatnot, whatever you want to title it. Integrity with reporting things. So you said you're going to serve as a platform.
Yeah.
So would you find yourself talking about pop culture at times, or if it seems relevant, or is it just going to be more so about the interviewer, like the person you're interviewing?
Okay, so my show, I want to definitely let this be known. It's not just going to be only interviews, okay? It's going to be a lot of different segments, games and all that good stuff. But, okay, what was the question again?
Would you find yourself talking about pop culture as well?
Yes, I would definitely talk about pop culture and other raging events that's going on in the big world. But then I would still, talk about the things that's in my youth that I feel some people should know. You know what I mean?
So with integrity, when it comes to talking about pop culture, do you feel like that's a standard nowadays? Because people will post anything for clicks. What are you going to do to get people to click on your video without having to put a misleading title as the new thing now is watch Rihanna do coke, when I personally believe that she did not do that, because I love Rihanna and she said she didn't do it. But what are you going to do to make your video stand out so you do not have to succumb to putting out those misleading titles, just click-worthy titles?
Honestly, I'm just gonna be real and upfront about everything. If my interview is about a kid who wants to become a singer, an aspiring singer, I'm definitely just gonna write, Bob from Brooklyn, something, something. I'll come up with something, but I'm not gonna mislead, because that's not what my show's about. I want it to be real from the beginning to the end. It's kind of juicy when people do mislead you, because it's kind of juicy,
But when you click the story and then you're just like,
that wasn't nothing.
It was nothing. You just told me everything I already know. And then, people will stop clicking on links when there's an actual real link, because then they're like, oh, I don't believe this. It's kind of hard to differentiate between what's real and what's fake on the internet. So it's great that you want to keep your integrity.
Yes.
I don't think if I did have somebody up here and they said they weren't going to keep their, they would actually say it. So, she says it, you know what I'm saying? But, I believe you. But so go ahead and tell people where to follow you, where to find you, and when your show is actually starting.
Okay, guys, so you can definitely follow me on Instagram at @theofficialdanii with 2 I's. So Danii is DANII. And then on Twitter, you can follow me at OHLADANI. It's OHLADANII. And then on YouTube is Danii TV with 2 I's. And Danii TV is going to be released, guys, drum roll, in spring/summer, kind of. But I want you guys to be surprised. But definitely spring, so yeah.
Yes, so go ahead and make sure you go over to her channel, go ahead and subscribe. So soon as her first video is up there, you'll be notified. Follow her on her Instagram and her Twitter. Remember the 2 I's and the Danii. And until next week, thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you for